Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, fellow travelers. My name is Marie at Indigo Earth, here to do a reading for Virgos, our earth signs, Virgos. Virgo, you are ruled by Mercury, communication and intelligence, intellect. Your dual nature is to be very thoughtful, but you can also be very judgmental. Your virtue is to analyze, and you are here to serve others. You are here to serve others. So, welcome, cross watchers. You may be connected to a Virgo, or in a relationship with a Virgo, and you are here to see what's going on with your person. Therefore, some of this message could be for you. Time is fluid, so anytime that you come across this message, if the title drew you in, you were meant to hear something in it. Please use your discernment, use your inner knowing, and this is where you are building your intuitive nature to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I will have an extended at the end of this video to dive deeper into the message. If there are zodiac signs that come out screaming, I will look at their elements in the extended. I try not to call out too many cards of zodiac signs because sometimes I think it takes away from the message. Because it could be like, well, she didn't say Virgo showed up today, so I guess that message wasn't for me. So we'll see where we go with this. Let's get an overall theme. If you like the content being shared, please like, subscribe, and share to help the channel grow so that others may also hear the message as well. So let's see where we go for you today, Virgo. We have the Seven of Pentacles. This is your overall theme. Waiting, patience, and we have the Four of Pentacles. So maybe feeling stuck, holding on, patiently waiting, holding out for something, trying to have patience for it. So let's see where we go with that. I like to shuffle while I am during the reading because I think it makes the reading more organic for you and for me. So if you want to skip that part, you can just fast forward ahead to when the reading starts. Nice to have you, Virgos. Let's see where we go for you today. Highest message for the highest tone for Virgos, those who are watching, and for the collective. All right, your overall energy right now is a Two of Cups. Woo-hoo! The situation is the Devil. Don't get scared. Don't panic. That's Capricorn energy. That could have to do with attachments. Has to do maybe with anything that's in excess. Could be energies around your aura or energies that are affecting your situation. So we'll get some clarity on that one. The situation, Four of Cups, again holding on. Rejection, not sure what to do, feeling lost, refusal, being stubborn, not wanting to take anything, just like leave me alone, wanting to be left alone. So this may have something to do with a connection for you. Maybe that you've been waiting to see kind of turn around. There might be some toxic or unhealthy attachments to it. And it looks like you're getting to a point, this could be boredom, discontent within the connection. This looks like this is a love connection or a relationship connection. This doesn't look like it's related to work. It could be family as well. So take what resonates. You're putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Okay, so let's keep going with this. What the universe is working on with you. Six of Wands. Overcoming. Coming out of like a tough time. Confidence. Assurity. Bravery. Energies that surround you that you might not be aware of. Wow. Six of Wands. Wait, you have the Seven of Wands and the Six of Wands. I'm sorry. This is the Six of Wands. I'm getting this deck. It's kind of new. The universe is working on the Seven of Wands with you, setting boundaries, standing your ground, resistance, defensiveness. And the energies that surround you that you might not be aware of are the Six of Wands. Maybe wanting to win, overcome, coming out of a bad situation, rising above it. See how the butterfly is rising up above the bushes, coming up out of there? How this will unfold. Nine of Wands. Perseverance. Pressure. Overburden, overbearing. Too much. Overwhelmed. Energies that are fading away. The Magician. That could be some kind of trickery. If those are energies that are fading away, could have something to do with selfishness. Somebody in the situation is manipulating the situation, using the resources to manipulate the situation. The Magician is somebody who's kind of using to their advantage, using whatever the situation is to their advantage. How you're showing up in the situation, death, done, clearing out, no more, had enough. Been there, got the t-shirt, don't want another one. Last go around. What's right in front of you that you need to contend with? The Fool. So this could be about surrender. I gotta get that card, hold on. This could be about surrender. This could be about releasing and letting go of the baggage, literally letting go and moving on, like leaving everything behind and moving on. Your hopes and fears. Eight of Swords, confidence. What are you going to do? How are you going to make it? Where am I going to go? All those repetitive thoughts of kind of self-sabotage. What if, what if, what if? Keeping yourself kind of in a holding position. And your outcome? Got the Five of Cups. So this might have something to do with the relationship and love. With the Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So your overall theme is you've been waiting for something to happen and been very patient. You've been hanging on for quite a while, okay? The hanging on seems to get to be somewhat of a burden. You're getting very discontented with this relationship. Very discontented, bored, or getting to the point where you're just done with it. There is some kind of attachments to this relationship or excess or some unhealthy behaviors that have to do maybe with being manipulated or being tricked. The universe is trying to, maybe you've had to set some boundaries. The universe could be trying to help you set some boundaries, some real clear boundaries. You're coming up almost surrendering to let go. Even though you might be scared or have not have the confidence to do it. And you're heartbroken. You're feeling the loss, you're feeling the grief of this love in your heart space. But it looks like you're going to be able to take the experience, Queen of Wands. You're going to be able to take the experience, even though, if you've ever seen the Queen of Wands in I don't know what tarot deck it is, but she's like got blood. She's cut up. She's got blood. She's someone that has like been through a lot in her life, and she takes all those experiences as knowledge because people come to her. She's like the crone, like the like almost next to the high priestess with knowledge and wisdom. She doesn't take any bullshit, and she's not emotional. She kind of stands back away from the situation. She assesses the situation. She looks at the situation to make a fair judgment about it. And it looks like you are being able to take a step back from the situation and see from a different perspective, because you have the Page of Pentacles in here too. And you didn't do anything wrong. That's the message I'm getting. You didn't do anything wrong. You kind of sat back behind the scenes, did the work that you were supposed to do, maybe didn't take acknowledgement for it. Because a Page of Pentacles is someone who's dependable and reliable. They're there for the long haul. They're kind of the service workers. They do all the grunt work, and they really don't get any recognition for it. So we'll get a little deeper into that. But I want to see what this devil energy is here for the situation. Can you clarify the devil energy, please, for our Virgos? Clarify the devil energy, please, for Virgos. One more. Devil energy. We have got... Oops, sorry. I got a hair that keeps going in my mouth. The Six of Wands. So somebody wanting to win. The Eight of Wands, communication. So there might be arguments, and it's always about somebody wanting to win. And we have the Eight of Cups, being very focused on, that's focus. Focus on like, that's like super focused. That's like obsessively focused on constantly wanting to win or be the winner in a situation. Through communication, something through communication, like maybe not being able to communicate anymore. Maybe every time you start talking, it turns into a fight. Somebody may be resisting, listening to both sides of the situation, seeing it one-sided, not being able to see from another person's point of view, very argumentative. And I'm just getting this image in my head, like you're trying to have a conversation and the other person says, kind of drops the bomb and says what they have to say and walk away, not giving you a chance. Or you could be doing this, not giving you a chance to speak your piece or say your side. And even though they might hear your side, they're letting you talk, but they're not really hearing it. So let's see what the this discontent is, a Four of Cups. Seems like the importance is more about one-upping. Got the Page of Cups. We have the Moon. And we have the Six of Cups. So the Page of Cups, someone's not talking about their feelings. Somebody can't access their feelings. This comes from childhood, things that they were taught in childhood. They're not able to express themselves the right way. This could be you, this could be the other person. They're holding on to their emotions. They're not speaking their truth about it. Maybe they can't access it. Maybe they don't know how. This could be you. This could be, you know, switch around the characters. They're not able to reach that deep down, not able to access their emotions. And sometimes that comes with people who are in addictions. They think from the temporal and they're not able to access, like, is it the amygdala, that area back there where their feelings are? That's why they talk so much about feelings in therapies and treatment, because some people have no idea, like, at any time of the day what they're feeling, except maybe two emotions, anger and rage. So that may be why you're sitting back looking at the situation and being quiet. And there's love here, so there is loss. There is going to be a loss. It feels like a loss. But the energy you're showing up is you're ready to just, you're done. You've had enough and you're really ready to move on, but you are scared. You are scared. So let's see what the, change. You got the World. Endings and new beginnings. So let's see what the universe is helping you with. It says the Seven of Wands, setting boundaries. Judgment. Three of Pentacles. Temperance. Two major arcanas in this. Judgment is about expansion and freedom. It's also about awakening. It's like the light bulbs going off. The Three of Pentacles is about working with others, working in the community, sharing resources, sharing knowledge, sharing wisdom, working together. And Temperance is about balance, bringing balance. So by setting boundaries, there's a lot. So this literally could just be judgment. There's a lot of judgment, back and forth judgment maybe, and not a whole lot of working together. And those two need to be balanced. Somehow there needs to be balance. Clear boundaries need to be set without being judgmental. You may be setting some boundaries, or the other person may be setting some boundaries, and that is taken as like defensive. So when you set boundaries, the other person may be reacting like you don't have a right to do that, or they may take it as being that you're being defensive, or they get defensive, when really it's about self-care. So somewhere there needs to be some sort of balance with that. The universe is trying to help you with that. You might need to work with some other people on understanding how to create healthy boundaries. How to create healthy boundaries. Like your judgment is all about, like, it's anything reconsideration, rebirth, reconstruction. So it's like going back and like learning how to set healthy parameters for yourself, so that there's an equal balance of give and take in any relationship, whether it's in work, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in family, whether it's with your cousins, your siblings, or whoever it is. But it looks like something needs to be retaught. And you might need to work with some other people that can help you understand how to set really healthy boundaries for yourself, or understand that healthy boundaries are part of self-care practice, and that it's just not all or nothing. And setting boundaries shouldn't lead to arguments. Setting healthy boundaries should not lead to arguments. It should lead to discussions. So let's see. I'm going to see what this Nine of Wands is for you. This carrying the burden. Well, and then we'll look at your energy, and then we'll get a message from the universe for you. Clarity on the Nine of Wands, please. So in the extended, I'm going to look at actions and advice for you. We have the World again, change, endings and new beginnings, Page of Cups, moving more from a place of the heart and less of the mind. And we have the Sun again, clarity, illumination, understanding, warmth, letting go of the burden, releasing the burden, letting it go. Letting it go, not carrying it, looking at it from faraway eyes. You can still hold love in your heart for somebody, but remove yourself from the situation. Doesn't mean you have to be enmeshed in it. And you can set loving boundaries for yourself as well. Yeah, the Empress. She's all about manifestation. The Empress is about... she's able to take care of herself, and with her leftovers, she's able to take care of everybody around her as well. She's able to work with her resources. She's like pregnant with some kind of gifts. And if you're being oppressed, these gifts can't come out. And energies that you are not aware of is something's trying to be birthed. Something's trying to come out. So let's see what death is about here for you. Clarity on death. This is how you're showing up in the situation. I'm not taking those because too many popped out. I got cards that are backwards in here. One more. Six of Pentacles, something that has to do with give and take and reciprocity, something has to do with aspirations, and something that has to do with the Magician. So Six of Pentacles can be about keeping score. Somebody's keeping score. If I did this, you should do that. You hurt me, I'm going to hurt you. The Two of Wands is wanting different intentions, putting out different intentions into the universe. And the Magician is about working to make those manifest for yourself. Moving ahead. The Magician is kind of an action. It's like taking action to do something different. Because you're done. Taking action to do something different. Setting out new intentions, something that's more reciprocal in nature, and you're willing to release it all and let go, although you still have love and you still have pain, because that's part of life. You're going to sit back and you're going to stand in the truth, and you're going to analyze the situation, and you're going to kind of work behind the scenes on yourself. Work behind the scenes on yourself. As I said, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. You can still love somebody and love them from a distance, or vice versa. But there definitely needs to be some balance. There needs to be some balance in setting boundaries, and not being as judgments or trying to one-up each other or trying to win. You've got the World twice in this reading, which means change is inevitable. Change is inevitable. But you also have the Sun, which means you're going to be able to see clearly. So with that, Virgos, let's get a message from the universe for you. For Virgos, our helpers. Focusing on something else. Remember, in the situation, this has to do with some kind of unhealthy attachments. That really, there's a super focus on it. And it comes through probably conversations that turn into arguments of somebody wanting to win. And sometimes when you're dealing with others who have an addiction, or you have an addiction, They can't think from rationality. There is no rationality there. Can't rationalize with irrational behavior. Can't. 2 popped out for you. Let's see what they are. Your soul shines. What's your honest truth? Your soul shines. So I'm going to read these both for you because they wanted to come out. Your soul shines. Connecting, this is the essential meaning of the card, okay? Connecting with source, an opening of the 7th or crown chakra, allowing your soul to shine in the mundane, consistent practice, cleaning things up for some positive feng shui, happiness, and bright outcome. Your self-care message is sometimes you're getting in your own way, using spirituality as an excuse for the way things are, needing to walk the talk, and spiritual bypassing. And then you have what's your honest truth. The essential meaning of this card, it's a long stretch. Total authenticity and transparency, a glorious unveiling of spirit, clear and compelling communication that comes from the heart. Finding the key to abundance by finding what is true and right for your soul. Your self-care message, a need to peel back the many layers of your own truth, holding on to masks for protection, a true dive into your own heart and love and compassion, a need to pay closer attention to the shadow aspect of your story, areas where you may be denying your truest desires and your true essence. You will hear clearly now as an old truth has become too small for your expanding life. Perhaps a soul purpose, a sacred contract, or a destiny is unveiling your truest true or your honest truth because it's reminding you now that you are here for a reason. When you strip it all down to the soul, what work are you being called to do and why are you here at this time? You've outgrown a layer and it's time to do some shedding. There's that death in order to curate the best framework for your future. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope this helped. Until next time, if you're going on with me, the extended is below. Until next time, I wish you the peace that passes all understanding. Bye.